Alpha Tech Holdings, Alpha Tango Echo Charlie Company out with some guidance here. Q2 sales expected, U.S. sales expected 55.4 to 56 million. Total sales, excluding the impact of its EOS imaging adjustment, will be in the range of 55.8 to 56.4 million. Analysts looking for about 45 million for the company's Q2 sales figure. That ticker is Alpha Tango Echo Charlie. Lithium Americas, ticker Lima Alpha Charlie Company announcing a deal to buy about 42.9 million subscription receipts of Arena Minerals in a private placement for about 6 million Canadian dollars. Its ticker Lima Alpha Charlie. Verso Victor Romeo Sandy shares this morning trading up about 9%. There was an earlier 8K filing, correction, 13D filing out related to news of a M&A deal at $20 per share in cash. That filing showing that Atlas Holdings submitted a preliminary non-binding proposal for Verso, again at $20 per share in cash. And shares of Verso this morning trading around 1881. Victor Romeo Sandy. Bit Mining, Bravo Tango Charlie Mike, company announcing a $50 million private placement. Again, that ticker Bravo Tango Charlie Mike. Alpha Tech, Alpha Tango, Echo, Charlie shares trading up about 10% here following some Q2 guidance given just a few minutes ago. Company expecting Q2 sales in the range of 55.4 million to 56 million. Analysts down at around 45 million expecting from Alpha Tech's Q2 sales figure. Alpha Tango, Echo, Charlie. Stocks marking new pre-market highs here. S&P 500 futures last trading right at 43.60. SPI Energy Sandy Papa India shares breaking above some near-term resistance at 750 over just the last minute or two here. A new pre-market high 774 in shares of SPI Energy. Its ticker Sandy Papa India. Stock now up about 26%. Just over 15 minutes left in this morning's pre-market action. Again, stocks recently turning positive. S&P 500 futures touching just over the 4360 level. A quiet earnings day today. Not seeing too many notable names reporting today, but tomorrow we'll be getting Q2 results out of Goldman Sachs, ticker Golf Sandy. Also JP Morgan, ticker Juliet Papa Mike. Pepsi, ticker Papa Echo Papa. And also ConAgra, ticker Charlie Alpha Golf. Earnings expected out tomorrow. QDEL, ticker Quebec Delta Echo Lima, company announcing it received CE mark for its Savanna multiplex molecular analyzer and respiratory viral panel. Its ticker Quebec Delta Echo Lima. Chemtrex Charlie Echo Tango X-ray shares back over the $2 level. Very big volume bar coming into the issue as the stock pushing back over $2. Chemtrex shares now trading up nearly 40%. Charlie Echo Tango X-ray. A Benzinga programming note here. DMY Technology Group 3, its ticker Delta Mike Yankee India. Company's CEO will be interviewing on Benzinga's YouTube show SPACs Attack today at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Its ticker Delta Mike Yankee India. Another ticker for DMY Technology is Delta Mike Yankee Quebec. Again, company CEO going to be interviewing on Benzinga SPACs Attack later this morning at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time.
Good morning. How's everybody doing? If you are watching this video, go ahead and give me a like as we review what's moving this morning. Can everybody hear me? All right, I think we're good. Those are good. Let's go ahead and get into the stocks and let's see what's moving today. Bring it up real quick. All right, MTSL looking good, above VWAP, above 200 EMA. All right, looking good. We need to stay above the 780 right here. Yeah. We need to bounce off VWAP, right? If we break VWAP, we need to bounce off this 200 EMA. Very crucial. I would say 780, kind of crucial. We need to bounce off of there. And let's see. Okay, yeah, so 780 support there. We can bounce. We should see 880. We could potentially see a new high. Listen, MTCO is a 2 million in float, so very low float. He just needs to stay above 780, 780 crucial area. So MTSL, 780. If not, it could come test the 750. Well, this moving at 200 EMA around 750 to 740 area. That's gonna have some support. So MTSL, I'm gonna keep my eye on that slow float. Next one, AH. This one just soaring down. Just a little rat right now. It's not doing anything. Below 200 EMA, getting shorter. Remember, 200 EMA and VWAP is where sellers meet. And it's always a tug of war whenever we're at these zones because bulls try to get in, shorts try to cover. You could see once we're below the 200 EMA,
5-minute warning for
the shorts are in control. So shorts are in control right now. We need to get above this 425 to get some momentum and hopefully break above 200 EMA and break above VWAP. That's going to be the resistance. Not liking it right now. Cetx is bullish. Let's see right now. We've been bouncing off the 200 EMA. You see, every time we come to the 200 EMA, that's where sellers and buyers meet. In this case, we played a tug of war there. The bulls took control. The shorts had to cover. Again, test the VWAP. We met with the sellers, and bulls took control again. So bulls are in control on Cetx, and if you're a bull, we sure are in control right now. So levels to watch, we have room to go to about We hit 230. Okay, so we have this wick here on 280, and then 315, and around 250. We're gonna have some resistance right here around 250. Where is it? Right here, 250. All right, so we break 230, 250 is gonna be next. We break 250, 280 is gonna be next. So you could see, if you've been on the channel, you can see how well those resistance take an effect. All right, we broke off this downtrend. Beautiful, beautiful CTX. Looking mighty good. 60 million in float on CTX. Still good. If you have your 10 EMA here and the 20 EMA, you can see it's been right in it. All right, so I just don't put them here on this chart because then it gets too messy. I'm even thinking about taking out some other indicators because when I try to show you stuff, it's just everything's real crumble up. But CTX still bullish as long as we hold above the VWAP. Bullish, looking good. SPI, okay, also looking mighty good. Been right in the 10 EMA here too as well, looking really good. So we got the VWAP here. Let's see if we can come and test it. We're gonna have some support around 7. If we break VWAP, we're gonna have some support around 718. Yeah, where that 713 area is. So around that area, if it comes there, we can come in.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. 2-minute countdown.
So those are the 3 I'm watching, and then
this week.
like always, I'm watching some options. I think I'm watching today Amazon, Facebook, Baba, Etsy, Netflix, and Disney, and Tesla, like always. So let's look at the daily chart. 813. We're gonna have some resistance there, and then 860 and around 880. That's where we have some upper wicks. And as you can tell by the chart, SPI is known to go up and just give everything back. Look at this upper wick. So shorts, they see that, guys, and that's they see that, and they see that as a big opportunity. So if it goes up this much, just know that it's gonna get shorted heavily. So go ahead and put them up here.
AMC Alpha Mike Charlie company out with a press release highlighting it set another post-reopening weekend attendance record with about 3.2 million moviegoers globally from Thursday through Sunday. That's ticker Alpha Mike Charlie. "20 seconds until the open for trade this week." AMC Alpha Mike Charlie shares quiet following that press release. Ding, ding, ding. Stocks now.
All right, markets open.
Good luck, everyone. SGOCO Group, Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie shares halted on a circuit breaker. Shares halted up 99.9%, halted at 1957. Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie. Manatech Mike Tango Echo X-Ray shares halted on a circuit breaker. Light volume issue here. Shares halted up about 3.5%. Mike Tango Echo X-Ray. Stock pulling back from pre-market highs just after the open. S&P 500 futures pulling back from that 4360 level. 4356 last trade in S&P 500 futures. That's down 0.1%. A quick look at a few commodities here just after the open of stock trading for the day. Crude oil trading down about 1.2%, 73.68 per barrel last trade in crude oil. Gold trading down about $8.50 per ounce. It's about 0.5%, 1802.10 per ounce last trade in gold. Silver trading down 0.3% at 26.16 per ounce. And a quick check at Bitcoin. Bitcoin trading down about 0.4%, $33,425 last trade in Bitcoin.
Steven, DPW? No, I haven't. Take a look at it in a bit. Give me a second here. Tesla.
Galactic Sandy Papa
ripping to
Charlie
the upside.
Filing just out from the company showing registration for a $500 million common stock shelf offering. Again, Sandy Papa Charlie Echo. Virgin Galactic Sandy Papa Charlie Echo shares trading well below that $50 level that served as a little bit of resistance in the pre-market, a little bit of support in the pre-market session. Virgin Galactic shares now down 6% at 46.13. Sandy Papa Charlie Echo. And Virgin Galactic Sandy Papa Charlie Echo shares now halted on a circuit breaker to the downside. The stock down about 6.2%, halted at a session low 46.13. Sandy Papa Charlie Echo. Tempest Therapeutics Tango Papa Sandy Tango shares were halted on a circuit breaker. about 4 minutes ago, the stock expected to resume trade at about 9:36 and 59 seconds, excuse me, correction, 9:37 and 59 seconds a.m. Eastern Time. That's ticker Tango, Papa, Sandy Tango shares halted up about 162%. Manatech, Mike Tango, Echo, X-Ray shares resume trade here again. Low volume issue. Mike Tango, Echo, X-Ray. Stocks rebounding from a low here. S&P 500 futures rebounding off of the 43.55 level and now marking new intraday highs, 43.61 and 3/4. And the Mike Charlie shares rebounding from the 43.50 level, now at around 45.41. Shares remain lower for the session. The company just out with a press release a few minutes ago, just after the open.
Oh yeah, DPW is here at the close.
Highlighting 3.2 million moviegoers globally at the box office from Thursday through Sunday. Alpha Mike
just rejecting that resistance here. Let's see if we can come to $2. I would love $2. SPCE. Yeah, it's been you see it has room all the way to this 45, 42 area.
Tempest Therapeutics, Tango Papa.
It is way oversold right now.
Resuming trade here. The stock up 150%.
You'll see. Forming this flag on the daily.
Sandy Tango.
I keep an eye on that. I'm in SPC long term, so got a real good entry.
Snap Sandy November Alpha Papa shares marking a new intraday low here near the $65 level. The stock down about 1.2%. Sandy November Alpha Papa. NASDAQ marking new lows while other stocks just pulling off a session high. Apple, Alpha Papa Lima shares turning negative, down 0.1%, now trading under the 145 level. Alpha Papa Lima. Virgin Galactic, Sandy Papa Charlie Echo shares resume trade here. Session low 45.25, and the stock.
Okay, AHL here getting a pop.
Low, shares down 8% here. Sandy Papa Charlie Echo.
That on watch. Did get a bullish signal here to the upside. We're gonna have resistance at 496. Next.
Co holding Mike Delta India Alpha shares halted on a circuit breaker to the upside. The stock up 30%, halted at 538. Mike Delta India Alpha. SGOCO Group Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie shares resume trade following a circuit breaker. The stock continuing higher here, now over the $22 level. Shares are up about 130%. Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie. SGOCO Group Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie shares halted on another circuit breaker, up 135%, halted at $22.99. Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie. SGOCO Group Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie expecting shares to resume trade at 9:46 and 47 seconds a.m. Eastern Time. That would be if the circuit breaker halt was for a 5-minute circuit breaker. Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie. Endo International Echo November Delta Papa traders circulating commentary out of Citi suggesting, quote, a lot more upside. Citi highlighting the company's vasostrict trial versus Eagle, saying will end this week. And Eagle's formulation of vasostrict is a key point of contention. Shares of Endo International, despite circulation of that positive commentary, moving to a new session low here. Echo November Delta Papa, the stock down about 2.5% here. Moderna Mike Romeo November Alpha Company in a press release announcing a supply deal with Argentina for 20 million doses of its COVID-19 vaccine. That's Mike Romeo November Alpha. Shares quiet here.
Okay, there's a 495. Great signal there at AHL.
MediaCo Mike Delta India Alpha shares resuming trade following a circuit breaker. Shares pulling back from a session high. The stock still up about 27% here. Mike Delta India Alpha. Nvidia November Victor Delta Alpha shares marking a session high at 819, up nearly 2%. Stock pulling back a bit here after marking that high at last trade. In Nvidia 817.26. November Victor Delta Alpha. SGOCO Group, Sandy Golf, Oscar Charlie shares remain halted here. Stock now halted through a 5-minute circuit breaker. We were expecting to resume time at 9:46 and 47 seconds if that was going to be a 5-minute circuit breaker. Now doing the math to a 10-minute circuit breaker, we could expect shares to resume trade at 9:51 and 47 seconds a.m. Eastern Time. Sandy Golf, Oscar Charlie. Created Charlie Romeo Tango Delta shares spiking sharply higher here on volume. Shares halted on a circuit breaker over the $5 level. Shares are up 22% for the session. Charlie Romeo Tango Delta. Holdings, Sandy November Tango Golf shares falling to a new session low and halted on a circuit breaker, halted down about 17%. Sandy November Tango Golf. Created Charlie Romeo Tango Delta, not immediately seeing news to justify that sharp move higher, but a reminder that this was a low flow momentum name from last week, seeing about 7.5 million shares in Created's float. It's Charlie Romeo Tango Delta. Viacom CBS ticker Victor India Alpha Charlie shares rebounding off the session low here. Traders circulating speculation from Deal Reporter that Comcast could be showing interest in a deal with Viacom CBS. Victor India Alpha Charlie. Viacom shares remain negative for the session, down about 0.8%. Comcast, Charlie Mike Charlie Sandy Alpha shares down 0.7% this morning.
CTX. See if we can touch that 250 area.
Geo Group ticker Golf Echo Oscar shares spiking from under the $7 level, rebounding from a session low, marking a session high at 737, and now pulling back. The stock flirting with neutral territory here, up about 0.1%. Golf Echo Oscar. SGOCO Group, Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie shares resuming trade following a circuit breaker, shares pulling back from a session high at 25.42 and now halted to the downside on another circuit breaker, halted at 22.06. The stock up about 125% for the session. Sandy Golf Oscar Charlie. Cetx Therapeutics, Charlie Lima Delta X-ray shares up 30% for the session. Hearing an analyst at Cantor Fitzgerald just raising the price target. Price target would represent potential upside of about 45% from where the stock currently trading, just under $42. Charlie Lima Delta X-ray. Percentage Holdings, Sandy November Tango Golf shares resume trade. The stock down 20%. Sandy November Tango Golf. A reminder, today is a quiet economic data day. No data due out at 10 a.m.
There's the 250 area on CETX.
Delta Echo ahead of and following that WASD report. Newegg November Echo Golf shares down 9% here. Stock just rebounding a little bit, about 40 cents off of the $42 level. Reminder that this was a momentum runner from last week, and seen some profit taking here this morning, down about 9%. November Echo Golf. Created Charlie Romeo Tango Delta shares resume trade following a circuit breaker. The stock continuing higher, now up 35%. Last trade at 571. Charlie Romeo Tango Delta. Scented Holdings Sandy November Tango Golf shares halted on a second circuit breaker. I believe that's the third circuit breaker actually. Sandy November Tango Golf. Curiosity Stream, Charlie Uniform Romeo India, a press release from the company announcing that it's now available on the PlayStation 4 console. It's ticker Charlie Uniform Romeo India. Stocks continuing to make more new highs here at S&P 500 futures, marking an intraday high at 43.65, up about 0.1%. Created Charlie Romeo Tango Delta shares over the $6 level and halted on a circuit breaker, up 49%. The stock halted at 624. Charlie Romeo Tango Delta. SGOCO Group, Sandy Golf, Oscar Charlie, still waiting on a resume in the stock, and shares now resuming trade. Shares up about 109%, just over the $20 level. Sandy Golf, Oscar Charlie. Achieve Life Sciences Alpha Charlie Hotel Victor shares moving to a session high here. Zacks Small Cap Research just recently tweeting an article titled Longer Patience, Higher Valuations Related to Achieve Life Sciences. Shares now up 4%, 5%. It's ticker Alpha Charlie Hotel Victor. Achieve Life Sciences Alpha Charlie Hotel Victor shares pulling back from a session high here. In that tweet just now from Zacks Small Cap Research, the company is linking to a post published today, but within that post there is a note dated June 28, 2021 on Achieve Life Sciences Alpha Charlie Hotel Victor. Again, company Zacks just tweeting out a link for a report that was published back at the end of June, Alpha Charlie Hotel Victor.
Dang it. Hold on. Sorry about that. Screwed everything up here. Wow, Tesla ripping.
created. Charlie Romeo Tango Delta shares resuming trade following a circuit breaker. The stock pulling back from a session high at 684. Shares last trade at 540. Charlie Romeo Tango Delta. Skills, Sandy, Kilo, Lima, Zulu, seeing some unusual option activity here. This week, 1750 puts showing interest near the bid. That's ticker Sandy, Kilo, Lima, Zulu. Shares rebounding off a session low on a spike in volume here. The stock last trading at 1766. It's ticker Sandy, Kilo, Lima, Zulu.
Three, two, one.
Freeport McMoran, Foxtrot Charlie X-Ray, seeing some unusual option activity. The January 2023 $47 calls showing interest at the bid. Shares of Freeport McMoran nearing a session high, up about 0.4%. Last trade at 36.67. Foxtrot Charlie X-Ray. Caesar Charlie Zulu Romeo shares relatively quiet here. Light volume press release out a few minutes ago coming from a company called Profit Partners announcing a partnership with Caesars Entertainment to launch online sports betting exchange in New Jersey and Indiana. That's ticker Charlie Zulu Romeo, shares up about 1.8%, near session highs with the rest of the stock market. Charlie Zulu Romeo. Cleveland and Cliffs, Charlie Lima Foxtrot shares at a new session high, up about 2%. Just recently seen some unusual option activity. This week's $21 calls showing interest near the ask. Shares of Cliffs up about 2.3% at 23.09 last trade in ticker Charlie Lima Foxtrot. AES Corp Alpha Echo Sandy seeing a block trade in the issue, 2.1 million shares at $25.40 per share, and shares of AES marking a new session low, down about 1%. Alpha Echo Sandy. World Health Organization head Tedros saying that the Delta variant is now in more than 140 countries. WHO expects the Delta variant to soon be the dominant strain globally. That headline by Reuters. Splash Beverage Group, Sandy Bravo Echo Victor shares spiking over to the 360 level here on an uptick in volume. Shares now 10%, actually 11% for the session. Last trade at 384 in Sandy Bravo Echo Victor. S&P 500 futures testing the 4370 level here. S&P 500 futures up about 0.2% for the session, just under that level, 43.69 3/4 last trade. Fencing and programming note here coming up in about 25 minutes at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time on Benzinga's YouTube channel. DMY Technology Group, Delta Mike Yankee India, also ticker Delta Mike Yankee Quebec. The company chair will be interviewing on Benzinga's Fact Tech YouTube show. Note that the guest is also chairman of Blue Mobile, ticker Golf Lima Uniform. Again, that interview coming up in about 25 minutes. Facebook, Foxtrot Bravo shares marking a new session high up 0.75%. New session high 353.20. That's ticker Foxtrot Bravo. Cannabis stocks quiet here. Trade. Here's circulating an article just published a few minutes ago from Marijuana Moment titled Tennessee Republican Lawmakers' New Bill Would Put 3 Marijuana Questions Before Voters on the 2022 Ballot. Tilray, Tango Lima, Romeo, Yankee shares ticking higher here. On that report from Marijuana Moment, and note that at the beginning of June there was a bill signed into law by the Tennessee governor which slightly expanded the state's limited low THC medical cannabis access law. Now that Marijuana Moment article highlighting 3 questions that could be put before voters on the 2022 ballot. Should the state of Tennessee legalize medical marijuana? Should the state of Tennessee decriminalize possession of less than 1 ounce of marijuana? And should the state of Tennessee legalize and regulate commercial sales of recreational use marijuana? And again, shares of Tilray, Tango Lima, Romeo Yankee moving over
CTX.
level following that circulation. Canopy Golf, Charlie shares moving over to 22.
Yeah, I'm watching it. It needs to hold up this uptrend line. Let's see if we can hold. If not, if it cracks, it's gonna have some more. What are you talking about? Oh, long term?
For the session.
Yeah. Check it out real quick. Yeah. We hit that 250 level. Yeah. CTX is known to have these big wigs and then just kind of give everything back. I would just be cautious. And now if you're swinging from down here, this lows of 128, then yeah. Facebook moving higher here. Are you swinging DTX, DMR?
Q-Agen Quebec Golf Echo November shares halted on code news pending here. Quebec Golf Echo November.
Yeah, 165. Okay. That's not too shabby. So, yeah, you hit that, you see that level that we have put in the pre-market, 253. We hit it. That was resistance. Let's see if we can hold $2.
Q-Agen Quebec Golf Echo November shares halted up about 1.1%. Just looked around a little bit, not aware of some kind of meeting that the company might be hosting today. But again, shares are halted on code news pending Quebec Golf Echo November.
If it can hold above 230. More. That's right. Yeah. 30 resistance here. Let's see if we can break above it. Like this kind of curl.
General Motors, ticker Golf Mike, shares relatively quiet here, seeing a Reuters report that the company will turn to Aspire to build its initial electric vans in Canada. That headline saying that it will turn to a German parts supplier to make an initial small production run of its new electric commercial van while it is readying a manufacturing plant in Canada. And again, shares of General Motors quiet here, Golf Mike. QGen Quebec Golf Echo November company giving preliminary Q2 results here, saying exceeding outlook. Company also updating its fiscal year 21 guidance. It's Quebec Golf Echo November. QGen Quebec Golf Echo November reporting preliminary Q2 net sales 567.3 million. Analysts had been expecting about 554 million. Company expecting Q2 adjusted earnings in the range of 65 to 66 cents. QGen also giving some fiscal year guidance here. Looks like narrowing its fiscal year 21 guidance from a previous range of 242 to 246 to now at least 242. Company also giving some Q3 guidance here. Net sales about 483.8 million. Analysts looking for about 560 million for the company's Q3. Earnings per share expected in the range of 52 to 53, and that also looks to be below the analyst consensus estimate at 58 cents. Ticker again, Quebec Golf Echo November. Company also announcing a new $100 million buyback plan, Quebec Golf Echo November. QGen and Quebec Golf Echo November shares remain halted here. Note that this is an NYSE stock, so we won't get an indication for the resume time like we will for a NASDAQ stock. For an NYSE stock halted, it will just resume trade. We won't get any warning. Quebec Golf Echo November.
CTX. Let's see if we can break this 320 here. Looking good. I don't know. Let's see if we can hold the VWAP here. CTX. I'm gonna start getting some, see if we can hold VWAP here.
NRX Pharma November Romeo X-Ray Papa company just out with a press release highlighting a partnership with the Israel Institute for Biological Research to complete development and commercialization of its BriLife COVID vaccine. November Romeo X-Ray Papa.
Okay, here we go. CTX. Let's see if we can hold that VWAP. We're gonna test it. Here, Mark. All right, let's go. $225 break.
Watching shares of DMY Technology Group, ticker Delta Mike Yankee Quebec, also ticker Delta Mike Yankee India.
They're having problems breaking that 25.
Nicola Demasi, currently on Benzinga's Cetx YouTube show. Exec recently highlighting that the company is a quote 9-figure space business by sales. CEO also calling the company a data business and an ESG
Just VWAP.
tickers again Delta Mike
Where I'm getting
Quebec and Delta Mike Yankee
more.
India.
Getting out the weak hands. What's happening? I mean, we're holding these beautiful uptrends here. Need to break that 225. Yeah, so on the chart that you can see, I have the 10 EMA and the 20 EMA on the 1 minute. I have the 10, I'm sorry, the 10, 25. But you can also use the 9 and the 20. I mean, they're very, very similar.
Williams saying
That I use in the one. I use that 10, 25, 50, and the 200 EMA on the 1 minute.
saying it's still too early to
And
say how
I like
much
to use the 3 minute a lot
will
to give me the
occur.
direction of the stock. So that's why I have the 3 minute here for you guys.
Williams saying that when
And,
the Fed's taper does begin,
as you can
that
see,
policy will still be stimulative.
This is where I like to see where the direction of the stock is going.
Again, a couple comments
Also
here.
created
Coming
some
from Fed President Wood.
signals here that I give out for free, and those are based on just a momentum and EMA lines as well. So it's just easier to see without having to put all the lines. You guys can just see the signals.
Stocks have been relatively
trying to hold the 200 EMA, I mean,
or so.
VWAP here.
500 futures just falling below that 43.70 level. Last minute here, 43.69. Last trade in S&P 500 futures. That's up about 0.2%.
We need to hold this 214 here. What time is it? 10:26. We might have to come and test this trend line. Let's see. $214 needs to hold. $214, that's a 25 EMA. We're holding VWAP. Yeah, so the 200 EMA, I like it because that's usually where the buyers and the sellers meet. So if something's being shorted, 200 EMA is usually where the shorts are going to cover. And the VWAP as well. So that's usually the areas where, you know, supply versus demand.
QAgen, Quebec Golf Echo November, still waiting on a resume in shares of QAgen. And Quebec Golf Echo
14 is a crucial area. If 14 breaks, we're probably going to come and test this trend line here.
Iveric Bio, ticker India, Sandy, Echo, Echo shares rebounding from the 950 level here following a block trade of 850,000 shares at 950.
Oh, sweet, man. Yeah. Sometimes I don't talk a lot because I don't know if I'm focusing on what's going on in the market, and as well as I don't know if anybody's watching or not. Right now I have very little followers, so I don't talk that much. I don't know how many people are watching. But anytime, just ask a question.
Broadcom, Alpha, Victor, Golf, Oscar, Dow Jones reporting that the company is in talks to buy software firm SAS. Deal could value...
So I like to use like the 15-minute, 10-minute a lot to give me the direction of the stock. Once I get confirmation on the 10-minute and the 15-minute
shares of Broadcom are falling,
then I go to a lower time frame. So the 3-minute I have, the 3-minute here I have it kind of based on
that's ticker Alpha, Victor,
what the
Oscar.
What the 10-minute is doing.
Broadcom, Alpha, Victor, Golf, Oscar shares now below the 474 level. The stock down about 1.4% here. Alpha, Victor, Golf, Oscar. Again, a Dow Jones report saying the company is in talks to buy SAS. Alpha, Victor, Golf, Oscar.
Okay, so we're still at the VWAP where anytime we meet at these levels, it's a tug of war. 200 EMA and VWAP, that's where the sellers and the buyers, they meet, and we always have a tug of war and see who's gonna win. What happens if the buyers, if the longs win, then the sellers, they begin to cover their position. That's why you get a pop to the upside. And here we go, it's tug of war. If we get a big pop, the sellers are gonna begin to cover their position, and maybe we can see. Let me see. A new high day. Let's see. Yeah, 233. They're probably gonna keep on adding to your percentage. Look at AHL also. Just popped up right now. Getting a signal there. Nike's positive, so that's a good sign.
Q again, Quebec Golf.
AHL.
Verizon ticker Victor Zulu shares quiet here. Dow Jones reporting that Huawei has settled 2 patent suits it filed against Verizon. Settlement was announced Monday in a U.S. District Court in Texas. Shares of Verizon up about 0.4% for the session. Ticker Victor Zulu.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna try again. Need to break 325. I mean 225, sorry. And then we got pre-market high of 231. We broke this morning. We hit here comes 225. Break. Yeah, 256 a day. But we have this pre-market resistance at 230, which we broke earlier, but usually pre-market will hold a support. In this case, it didn't. We came right through. Yeah, 225. Also, 225 psychological. Okay, 25 cents. Every time you reach 25, 50, 75, there's psychological areas that's when you hit like a 52-week high and there's no history to tell you where the stock can go. You play every 25 cents.
PG&E Papa Charlie Golf seeing a block trade here. 2 million shares at $10.25 per share in PG&E. The stock down 1.2%. That's ticker Papa.
Okay, here we go. 225 break. Go. Yeah, we're getting momentum. 232 needs to break. 225 should become support now.
QHN Quebec Golf Echo November.
Go to 30.
Shares briefly moving below the $48 level, touching a session low at 47.67. The stock down about 5% here.
Break
Quebec
30.
Golf Echo November.
Go. 2. To 32, we couldn't break earlier. Yeah, we're having resistance here, this level over here.
Cisco, Charlie, Sandy, Charlie, Oscar shares at a new session low. Just recently seen some unusual
I'm down.
The January 2023 $40 puts showing interest at the bid. Shares of Cisco down 0.6% at 53.40. Last trade in ticker Charlie, Sandy, Charlie, Oscar.
Oh, MTSL.
Excella Technologies, X-Ray, Echo, Lima, Alpha shares moving back
MTSL.
toward a session high over the 330 level. SOC just breaking above the 320 level. Shares now up 13% for the session. Last trade at 329. X-Ray, Echo, Lima, Alpha.
Okay. I stopped out there on CETX. I had that 214. Stop loss. Let's see. He's testing that trend line. Let's see if we can get a bounce there. some hard resistance there. 30. What do we hit? 32. Mtsl. Man, if you're up already, I would not hold a few days on this stock. It's already up quite a bit, honestly. This stock is known to just give everything back. I would lock some sort of profit in and ride the rest. If at any you break even, but at least you don't take a loss. Because let's say this thing comes back down to this 160 support here.
The stock up about 7% here.
You know, at that point you're not gonna have any gains. If you lock something up, if it comes down to 160 and it holds, you know, you can just see if it bounces there, or if it breaks, you sell the rest, and at least you made a little bit of profit. But yeah, let's see how it goes. It needs to hold $2. If it doesn't hold $2, I would not hold this. Just my opinion. Yeah, these are penny stocks, and penny stocks, like, they're not meant to be held for a long time. 90% of the traders in penny stocks, they do what I do. They buy and they sell. And what the shorts, remember, there's shorts also, and all they're waiting is for a day or two. Another render's gonna come up, and everybody's gonna forget about CETX. And what the shorts do is they pile up on it and they short the heck out of it. And it goes back to, that's why penny stocks always go back to where they came from, for the most part. Because once the momentum moves to another stock, like, everybody goes over there and everybody forgets about the previous runners, and then the shorts come in, they short the heck out of it. That's how they make their money. I have some friends that's all they do, they short penny stocks. I know how they work. I believe we got slammed right there. Just holding that trend line. Yeah, I should have taken out some right there. I wanted to hit 135. That was my target. Take some off. I should have done 230. Taking some off there. See what I'm saying? But that, I mean, that's usually my plan. I take some off at resistance and see if we can break the rest. So I would have ended up with a little bit of a gain instead of a loss right now. I took a small loss here. My average was 215. No, 219. And I got stopped at. But I usually take some off on resistance. I just really thought we were gonna break through, but that's the market for you. Is never 100%. You just gotta take what it gives you, and stop being greedy. That's what happened. I was being a little greedy. I thought we were gonna break that, and that's asking for too much. Yeah, man, you're welcome. So, hey, just don't forget to like the video.
Holdings, Mike Delta, India Alpha shares halted on a circuit breaker. The stock halted up nearly 56% at a session high 583 in ticker Mike Delta, India Alpha. Media Co-Holding, Mike Delta, India Alpha shares halted on a circuit breaker. If the circuit breaker is going to be a 5-minute circuit breaker, expect shares to resume trade at 11:52 and 54 seconds a.m. Eastern Time. That's ticker Mike Delta, India Alpha. Glimpse Group, ticker Victor Romeo Alpha Romeo, a 13D filing just out from Byron Bentovim, showing a 11.29% stake in the company. Seen some volume coming into the issue here following that 13D filing on ticker Victor Romeo Alpha Romeo. Shares down about 2.5% for the session. SG Blocks, Sandy Golf, Bravo, X-Ray shares spiking higher here. The company tweeting, quote, West Coasters are flocking to Austin, Texas, and we understand why. With that, median home prices have surged 35% in Austin, Texas. We are excited to join the community and add our special twist on housing using modular methods to save time and money. Sandy Golf, Bravo, X-Ray shares now up 2% for the session. QGen Quebec Golf Echo November company out with a press release highlighting that it will hold a conference call tomorrow, July 13th, to discuss preliminary Q2 results that were given about an hour ago. It's Quebec Golf Echo November. Artsway Manufacturing Alpha Romeo Tango Whiskey shares halted on a circuit breaker, up 25%. This is a relatively low volume issue. seen about 90,000 shares traded so far today. Average volume over the last 100 days, about 40,000 shares. Ticker again, Alpha Romeo Tango Whiskey. Shares halted on a circuit breaker. Artsway Manufacturing Alpha Romeo Tango Whiskey. Note that this is a low float name, seeing about 2 million shares in the issues float. It's ticker Alpha Romeo Tango Whiskey. Mediaco Holdings, Mike Delta India Alpha shares resuming trade here. Stock pulling back from a session high at 724, last trading at 677. That's up about 65%. Mike Delta India Alpha.
Ctx holding that uptrend line. And TSL. A bounce here.
S&P 500 futures back over the 4370 level, 4371 last trade in S&P 500 futures. That's up 0.25%. Mediaco Holdings, Mike Delta India Alpha shares back over the $7 level here. Note that the intraday high 748, shares up about 70% here. Mike Delta India Alpha. Shares of Artsway Manufacturing Alpha Romeo Tango Whiskey resume trade here. Alpha Romeo Tango Whiskey. World Agricultural Supply and Demand Estimates report just out from the USDA. Shares of Deere Delta Echo seeing a little bit of volatility as that release was happening. However, quiet now, the stock up about 1%, Delta Echo. Also the other one to watch on that WASD report, Caterpillar Charlie Alpha Tango shares also quiet here. Disney Delta India Sandy shares over the 181 level. The stock up about 2 1/3%. Last trade in Disney 181.08. That's ticker Delta India Sandy.
into the light, and it might taste bitter when you're answering to God. You can call me killer as you look into my eyes. Nothing but a sinner. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away this time. You won't get away.
All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock. It's lunchtime. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, I'm here every pre-market. I go in and put a set up the charts 30 minutes before the market open. Then 15 minutes before, I go over what's trending and some support and resistance. So don't forget to like and subscribe so you can get notified. Click on the notification bell so you get notified when I go pre-market. Also, on watch, I'm going to keep watching Mtsl, Cetx. What was the other one? Aehl. This one on watch also. Then I'm watching Tesla, NVDA, and Facebook. So keep those on watch, guys. And I'll see you guys mañana. Adios.